turn left 2 degrees. Beautiful. That's more than enough. Level your wings. There you go. That's what you want to do. Now hold that heading.
Cap flight 836, actually make a left.
It's about what, 197 or so? Okay, that's the heading to hold. And then you just wait and see what happens with this.
Will be an Airbus departure prior to arrival. Continue.
We'll continue, Juliet Alpha. All he said was there's an Airbus departing before our arrival.
Okay.
No big deal.
Have to go to tower.
Now watch your... If you're turning left, it's because you're banking. There you go. Remember, rest your arm, Vinny. If you can on that armrest. There you go.
Bucky 332, you mean number 2, follow Cessna traffic off here.
Very good. That heading of 195, 197 seems to be working kind of well.
Looking for the traffic, bucket 322.
Now the needle, you can see it moved just slightly to the right. Okay. It just went from doggy. Okay.
Juliet Alpha, you number 2, follow Cessna traffic on a half-mile final. There'll be an Airbus departure prior to arrival.
Number 2, 94 Juliet Alpha.
Alrighty, and now we start down, right, so power comes back to 1,500. You put the nose just below the white line, so you don't let the bumps get to you, keep it level. There you go, now just let the nose down.
Yep.
There you go, you're looking for 700 to 800 feet a minute.
We're going to climb down to 540.
And you're going to 540 feet, so at 600 feet, just add power.
Bucky 332, number 2.
Okay, add power back into 2,000 again.
About a mile.
Not now.
When I get to it.
Yeah, when you get there, right.
Yes.
Not now. 1,500 RPM.
332, engine number 2, continue.
There you go. So back just a little bit more.
836, now extend.
There you go.
Number 3, follow Cessna traffic. He's turning about a 4-mile final.
Now in another 2 miles, we can go to the next altitude. Remember what that is?
Yes, 420.
420. Okay, good. And that's what you got to do. We'll come back around and do this approach one more time.
Oh, 90 knots. Still center.
Okay. Yep, and that's what you're looking for, is the heading. Keep your hand on the throttle. You don't have to point to this stuff. I see it. Okay, there you go. Now, the needle is slightly to the left, so you turn to a heading of 195 again.
From 122, thanks. Leave it, 850.
There you go, and roll your wings level. And remember, don't start pulling yet. You want to keep descending. Altitude's controlled with power. Now you know you're going to 540.
Cessna 7 November Victor.
Your next one is 420. So beautiful, you added power. You can descend just a little bit more.
Clear the option. And do you have the departing Airbus?
There you go, now level. And you're good.
Cap flight 836.
Excellent, excellent. In another half a mile, we can go down another 100 feet.
Cap 836.
November 4 Juliet Alpha, do you have the departing Airbus to say?
We have the bus in sight.
November 4 Juliet Alpha, runway 22, clear the option, use caution wake turbines, departed Airbus 320, wind 190 at 17, gust 27.
We copy all that, and our missed approach is still 270, just to let you know if they didn't tell you.
And November 4 Juliet Alpha, nope, I have it on the screen, thank you very much.
Alrighty, so, now, look at our speed, we're a little fast, so you really only need 90. There you go, maybe, 2,000 or so. Now, we're on our way to runway, we passed, we could actually be at 420, but that's fine, we'll just stay here at 540, that's fine. We're not going to, so we'll blame that on the reason we're missing, so don't go below 540, pull the nose up.
Legion 854.
Now, you don't really have to add power. You just got to get the nose up. You correct for it like that, and then you correct for the correction.
Okay.
Okay? You know, if you have the power, you don't really need to do much.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we're a third of a mile from the missed approach point. Alrighty, and don't go below 540 again, so push the nose up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now put it back level. Excellent. That's the way you do it. There's our missed approach.
Okay.
So what you do is you add full power. Nose up to the black line. We're above 400 feet above the ground, so start your turn to the west.
836, number 2, follow the Cessna, runway 22, clear touch and go.
And there you go. So you call and you say, Punta Tower, 4 Juliet Alpha, missed approach.
flight 836, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, Cap 836.
Want to go to tower 94 Juliet Alpha on a miss approach.
November 4 Juliet Alpha, Roger, you can execute your missed approach to the west of contact Fort Myers.
What would you like to do?
Contact Fort Myers, 4 Juliet Alpha. Talk to you in a bit. All right, so I want to do the missed approach, so keep on climbing. Our best rate of climb speed is 80 knots, and that's why it's important to, get the nose up there, get the speed to 80, so you're climbing away from the ground where you can kill yourself. There you go, excellent. Now, and he said go back to, on the missed approach, he said contact Fort Myers. So all you do is you push the button, and you tell Fort Myers approach, 4 Juliet Alpha, 270 on the heading, out of 1,400, climbing to 2.
Fort Myers approach, Skyhawk 94 Juliet Alpha, heading 270 at 1,500, climbing 2,000 with you.
94 Juliet Alpha, Myers departure, ident, main tension.
I got it. 4 Juliet Alpha, there's the ident, and we would like, radar vectors to another Rnav 22, please.
94 Juliet Alpha, Roger, how will that approach terminate?
Another low approach, and then we'll head back down to Fort Myers.
94 Juliet Alpha, Roger, use caution, there's an area minor precipitation approaching Punta Gorda, about 2 miles southeast of the airport, and all precipitation's moving northbound at about 5 to 10 knots. Expect the Rnav runway 22.
Okay, we'll plan the Rnav 22. Yeah, we had that in sight, and flew through it actually on the way up. It was smooth.
Roger, 4 Juliet Alpha, position risk approach, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 2,000, return to this frequency.
Okay, runway heading on the missed approach, climb to 2,000, return to this frequency, 4 Juliet Alpha.
Beijing 54, turn 20 degrees.
Okay, cool.
Vectors to respond.
So after we're done with the approach, runway
heading, it's just straight out.
We're talking to go.
Now, what we're going to have to do is set this up again. So when you get to 2,000, power comes back to
Beijing 54, the Miami Center.
a little over 9. Maybe 2,100 is a little fast.
Thank you.
Okay, because we were doing a little less, but we'll see how it goes, whatever. All right, now, so here we are. Now we have to set up the approach again. So, we go to flight plan. All right. And what you can do here is, we don't want that. Procedure, what the hell am I doing? Select approach, so you put it to that, enter it.
4 Juliet Alpha, turn right, heading 0 at 30.
Turn right, heading 030, 94 Juliet Alpha.
Okay, very good. So, we want the runway 22 again, so you enter it. And we're going to start timeout here before we do anything. Take a look at your approach plate. Now we're on this side. So we want Rogan. Does that make sense? Because we're closer to Rogan.
Either that or he'll probably just put us at...
Yeah, he very easily could do that, but remember we don't have any way to select that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you got to put it to Rogan, and you enter it, and enter it to activate it. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, now you can have the map on if you want. All right, very good. And you got a nice solid turn here. You're coming around. Beautiful.
Now, with the ball is a bit cockeyed over there, pushing my right rudder to center.
Correct. Always try and coordinate it. That's right. Always coordinate the airplane.
I want to be slipping.
Flighting 040.
Heading 040, 94 Juliet Alpha.
There you go. All right, now, all we're doing here, well, we don't care about that because we're, not really, we're on a heading, right? Now, so, let's run through that again. Our the Martha, missed approach, runway heading, climbing to 2,000. Okay, the next thing is radios. We are set to GPS. Remember, you set it, that's the way you check that. You push the V-lock.
Yes.
Okay, and then that, all right? So we are set to GPS. We have the approach set in. Okay, so
And Fort Myers approach.
the next thing is the communication radios. We have the tower in
Yes,
there.
sir, I'm a Piper
And that's what we're set up to be on, right? Okay, cool. So, the radios are done. Time, there is none.
Approaches into Punta
Heading. 215 is the direct route in.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just put that there.
Fast area, reset transponders.
They do have us intercept out here between Rogan and Erva. Then we'll just put that heading in there. 183 instead. That way this will match that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool beans.
And if it's alright with you, we'll make a turn.
Now the last thing is the altitudes. So inside of Arva, we can descend to what?
1,600.
1,600.
After passing Dover, we can go down to 5,000. I mean to 540.
540.
And then our minimum descent altitude will be 420.
420. So we'll have to go inside of ECOT. It'll be to 420. Exactly.
74 from Mars, Portrait, good morning, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, 10,000, turn right heading 270, vector climb. Going to 3174, I know there'll be...
All right, very good.
Out of your turn 12 o'clock and 7 miles, and I'll turn you in.
Now out of here you'll have a little bit of a break because it'll take maybe 10 minutes to get lined up for the instrument approach. Or, you know, they might send us directly to the GPS approach at Fort Myers. So this is where things kind of they can get a little bit busy. So, you know, but the thing of it is you got everything under control. Remember, fly the airplane first of all.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong if they clear you direct. Just say something like, hey, can I get a heading until I